Hey, my name's John. I'm the owner here at Shoreline Music, coming to you as always from Appleton, Maine. Thanks so much for taking a minute out of your day and checking out my demo videos. Really do appreciate it. Now, what I have for you today is a musical instrument that is nothing short of remarkable. It is the Neotone Digital Handpan. This is a fully sampled electronic handpan. Each handpan has 1,300 samples per tuning, which means that every possible sound you can make with a handpan is represented right here in this instrument. Now, a bit of background. If you've watched my other videos, you've heard me tell the story of going to the NAMM show back in January and unexpectedly walking away from that saying, hey, I'm going to be a handpan dealer. A big part of that decision is this instrument right here. So I found these guys at the show. We hit it off really on a personal level, and the instrument, of course, is fantastic. And I just said, I got to be a Neotone dealer. Like, let's figure out a way to make this work. And so I'm here today announcing my new partnership with Neotone. When I first saw their listing in the list of vendors for the show, I saw this electronic handpan. I thought, oh, that's kind of a cool concept. I wonder if they've, really pulled it off. And boy, did they ever. Like, this handpan is so full of music, so well thought out, so well engineered. It sounds so good. Like, I think it's beyond extraordinary. I have nothing but high praise for it. One notable design choice they made, I think it's a sublime design choice, is they did not put a speaker in here. I think if you were to sit down with this thing with a speaker coming out the bottom, you'd think, it doesn't really sound like a real handpan. An acoustic handpan does it. So to play it, I gotta have headphones on, or you can play it through like a PA. I don't have a PA here in my recording studio. And when you do, you will hear that it sounds amazing. In fact, that little riff you heard me doing at the beginning, that was one that I improvised in a previous video, and I think recorded, like without adding any reverb or anything else, I think it sounds extraordinarily similar to the one I did with an acoustic handpan. Now, just to talk about all the things that make this great, each of these tone fields represents what would be the tone field on an acoustic handpan. Each of them is velocity sensitive, which means it can tell how hard you're hitting it. Each of them is position sensitive. So depending on where in the tone field you hit, you get a different tone. But you also can go over here. You hear how you get more of that slap sound? But not only do you get velocity sensitive, position sensitive, they've also built in dampening. So I can do this. And you hear when I dampen this one, all the other note fields, all the other tone fields that I've lit up by hitting this one, they're still decaying. So that's exactly what would happen on an acoustic handpan. I mean, these guys have thought of everything. It's amazing. And it's true on the ding. The ding does it too. Just remarkable. Now, not only that, but on top of all of this, wait, there's more. They've also built in harmonics. So this is be the root, or the tonic here. That's the fifth harmonic. That's the first harmonic. I mean, listen to that. That's incredible. Now as a player, when I'm playing on an acoustic handpan, I can throw in harmonics occasionally, but it's not something that comes super naturally to me. Like in the flow of playing, it's really hard for me to trigger those, but man, it's just right here. It's just built in. So, that's the tone fields. But check it out. Beyond the tone fields, they've also thrown in interstitials. So when I hit the body, it sounds like I'm hitting the body. Even on the bottom. Beyond that, it's not just a body sound, it's the body sound from that location on the handpan. So when I hit this on an acoustic handpan, it'll light up the nearby tone fields. When I do the same thing here, it lights up the nearby tone fields. Extraordinary. Now, beyond all of that, what I think is the best selling point of this instrument is it comes preloaded, as you can imagine, with multiple scales built in. And so all of them come with at least 6. This is the mutant version. So in the mutant version, there's these little extra little divots in the tone field. And those can be assigned extra notes. And so the way I'm going to change it, I'm going to change to a mutant. So this is a regular pygmy. And the way I change to a different tuning is just I hold down this, I go to the new tuning. You heard that little dong. That lets you know that the old tuning is leaving, and the new tuning will take about 5 to 10 seconds to load. And when it does finish loading, you're going to hear the ding from the new tuning. It's really quite remarkable. And now, if I'm now taking advantage of both of these tone fields, I can hear this. So I've now multiplied, really exponentially, all the songs I can play here. So again, think about if you have a regular acoustic handpan and you want to play in a different scale, well, the thing is made of stainless steel. You have to buy a whole other one, right? You can't retune an acoustic handpan. You have to buy another handpan if you want a different scale. Not so with this guy. You just, let's see if I can bring up another tuning. That's all it takes. And I've swapped, it's like swapping handpans, but it's here all built in. That one I just picked was an EMR. I'll play, you'll hear it load in just a second. There we go. And I think this one also is a mutant one. Now, those tunings that I've just sort of brought up, those are not fixed because this comes with a control panel with an admin that is so robust and so easy to use and so well designed. Like it's extraordinary. All you have to do is connect this to your home Wi-Fi and then you log into the admin and you can see all of the tunings laid out for you. You can mix and match these notes, you can reassign them, and if you save them and you like it, you can share it with the broader Neotone playing community. In fact, in the admin, there's a section that has a long list of tunings that Neotone owners have created by mixing and matching the notes that are already preset in there. And I loaded up a couple of them last night. They were pretty cool. So the versatility here obviously is unmatched. Now, one thing I would like to add is that this is not intended to replace the acoustic handpan, right? Because nothing can. There's nothing like that feeling of having the handpan on your lap and feeling its soothing vibrations, right? It's why we all are drawn to the handpan in the first place. But just as the electric guitar is to the acoustic guitar, I feel like this is to the acoustic handpan. I feel like it can expand your sonic vocabulary. I mean, all of these things are also MIDI triggers if you want. But the ability to plug it in and record and run it through effects, take it on stage without any fear of feeding back, like the things, the vistas, the musical horizons that this opens up are sort of uncountable. I feel like there's so much music in here and so much possibility. It is just so ripe with possibility. I think everyone should have one. It really is an extraordinary instrument. Now, if you're wondering how you can get your hands on one of these, well, if you're in the US, just go to shorelinemusic.com. That's my website. And I have these all listed here. There is a plethora of wood choices, wood options. This is mahogany. There's also walnut and ash and cherry and oak. I think that's all of them. And of course, each of them has within a plethora of tuning and scale options. And that's it. Look, I'm just going to sit and play some more here. Thank you so much for checking out the video, for sticking around till the end. Check out the Neotone Digital Handpan. It'll open your eyes and open your ears, and you're going to love this thing. Thanks. Have a good one.